Quiet, isn't it? Electric vehicles really are that quiet. I'm Head of Innovation for E.ON in the UK, and I'm responsible for electric vehicle projects here. So I thought I'd live with this electric vehicle, this is mine, for 12 months. And I'm now going to share with you some of my experiences. Well, frankly, I'm in love. I'm saving money, I'm saving hassle, and best of all, I'm saving the environment. Obviously, the main difference with an electric vehicle is that it runs off a battery and not an engine, so that means recharging. Well, we're all familiar with recharging our mobile phones. It's exactly the same here, except the cable's a bit bigger. So, I arrive home in the evening, I reverse up, plug in, and my 13 amp socket goes into the wall. From a flat battery, recharging one of these takes 5 to 6 hours, and using off-peak electricity, that costs me £1. So, what's it like inside? The first thing you'll notice is that it's very much like any other car. Same kind of controls, same kind of space. In fact, I've had with my 6'5" brother-in-law in the back of this one, and he said there was plenty of headroom and legroom. The key important difference is that instead of having a fuel gauge, it has a battery meter, and it also has a power meter that tends to govern the way that you drive. It tells you how much battery you're using at any one time. Now, for home to work, I tend to drive in eco mode. I've got a round trip of about 90 miles, so I need to preserve battery and do a bit of recharging at work as well. But around town, I go into drive mode, and then it really is very nippy. I get away from the lights superbly. So, why don't we take it for a drive? Before I had an electric car, I was really concerned what it was going to be like to drive. I thought it might be slow, clunky, acceleration poor, and really not help get through the bends, etc. But I've been really pleasantly surprised. It purrs along, as you've heard, it's really quiet, it handles extremely well, and I can't fault it. 9 out of 10 journeys are less than 25 miles, ideally suited to a car like this. We're starting to make our homes more energy efficient. What about transport? It is, after all, responsible for 30% of our carbon emissions. And that's why the government has plans to put 1.7 million of these vehicles on the road by the year 2020. I have to be honest with you, when I set out on this 12-month trial, I was a little nervous. Now, I don't want to give it back.